To the Chentoya show featuring Nicholas Montoya and
Anthony Chen.
And today we're going to talk about Plato and his allegory of the cave. And as many of you know, Plato was taught under Socrates and then later taught Aristotle. So I'll leave it to my man Anthony Chen. He's going to explain the allegory.
Plato's allegory in the cave is a perfect example of allegory because in the story, these prisoners were in a cave and puppeteers were showing shadows to them, which alters what they thought the shadow looked like in reality, which in actuality looked different than what the shadows looked like.
So basically what this means is that and this can apply to our world today, how we sometimes have a perceived reality, but it's not really that way all the time. So what do you think kind of meant?
Well, I think with all the media and the TV shows we have, they alter what we think about, what we think is real. Reality TV shows can show you into the lives of celebrity, which in reality aren't actually how they act out.
All right, so just like how Chen said, and it relates a lot to contemporary media today. For example, one example is The Walking Dead, and we've never had a zombie apocalypse, and we're probably never going to have one, but if we did, we'd probably think it's a lot like The Walking Dead. It might not be any similarity to The Walking Dead, but there's a possibility. What do you think about that?
In The Walking Dead, it shows there's a lot of chaos, everyone's killing each other, not many people are working each other, there's one power-hungry person that tries to boss everyone around. But in reality, things could be different. Maybe everyone will work together to stop the problem, or people will actually work together for once.
All right, so moving on, getting back to the allegory. So once a person has been ingrained in their mind, that reality that they have the shadows, and they believe the whole world is shadows. And once they go out, they have that desire to learn more, to know why the world outside isn't the way they had it when they were inside looking at the shadows. So now that he comes back, the prisoner who escaped, has a different altered view of reality than people who are still inside. And therefore he has a duty to lead them because he knows more than them. And in a sense, because they don't know, the people inside don't know what is on the outside, they think they know more than the person who just came back.
They ridiculed the prisoner that came back, which is also a sad thing. It's called ignorance. He also has a duty to open their eyes because...
So they're kind of stuck in their own world. And this opens up another question, whether they would like to stay in their old sense of reality or do they want to go to the new? And this kind of opens up a new question that, it could go either way, whether they would stick with the old or go with the new.
Listening from one perspective to a different perspective in a very short amount of time.
So ultimately, I do believe that the new person will have an inclination to learn toward new and better things. Although he had perceived reality before, he's willing to learn because we as humans have a natural tendency to want to learn more. So that's my thoughts on that. And I guess that'll be it for today on the Chentoya show with Nicholas Montoya and Anthony Chen. And we are
signing out.